Hey, hey. Welcome everybody to Miss Glow's Kitchen, where there's sugar, spice, and everything nice, where we slice, dice, and entice, using everything we can, from peppers to allspice. What's up, my people? Y'all know what time it is? See y'all in the kitchen. I ain't fooling around with y'all today. Not at all. We got a quick Rasta pasta on the menu today. Now I'm telling y'all, this is easy. Rasta pasta. But look at that. Let you look at it while it's cooking. All right, in no certain order, this is what we need to make this. We'll need some oil, an onion, green, red, yellow peppers. That's the Rasta part of it. That's the look we're going for. All right, a jalapeno, habanero, garlic, jerk seasoning, diced tomatoes, a cup of coconut milk, heavy cream, or half and half. Shredded Parmesan cheese, pasta, and you will need the meat of your choice. In this case, you will see I am using shrimp and chicken. So I've pre-cooked the shrimp and the chicken using a little bit of oil and a little bit of that jerk seasoning, okay? All right, now y'all know what I always say. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So, I'm going to let you look at a few more of these ingredients and then we're going to get right to it. Pastas in the water, it's al dente, so that's why I still have it in the water. That pasta I'm using, it's a rather thick pasta, so I'm not going to let it cook all the way until I get some of this done. So what I did was I cooked it al dente and then left it in the water. All right, so into a hot pan, you want to put the oil of your choice, be it olive oil, vegetable oil, corn oil. All right, you want to put those onions in there. Then you want to get all of the peppers put in there. So you want to get the green, the red, the yellow. All right, so now you want to let this cook down until these onions are nearly translucent. A little bit of the jerk seasoning on there. Remember what I always say, season every step of the way. Do not heavily season every step of the way, but season. All right, you don't want your dish salty, so you don't want to put a lot, but you want to make sure. And that is what makes your dishes pack a punch at the end of it. Like, you will pack the maximum amount of flavor into it. So trust me on that one. You do want to do it. And this smells so good, but I ain't saying nothing. I'm just going to let this cook. That's exactly what I did. That's why I said I'm not saying anything. I just stood right there and just smelled. That smells so damn good. Okay, on to the next step. All right, it's cooked down, so we're going to add that minced garlic here. If you want to chop your own, that's fine. I got that one out of a jar, though. Get that flavor. Get that all mixed up. That garlic, get it all in there. Yes. All right, if you haven't hit that like or that subscribe button, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you will be one of the first ones to know when I put a new video up. And by all means, and you know I welcome it, leave a comment. This smells so good, I'm not kidding. All right, so in go the diced tomatoes now. In go the diced tomatoes. Now, if you wonder whether you should use the salt-free tomatoes, not necessary. You can, but it's not going to do anything if you don't use the salt-free ones. You'll be fine. Now, you're going to stir that around, let these flavors play around and marry a little bit, all right? All right. You don't want to leave them in the pan long enough to marry. Let them date a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let them go on a short date. But just mix it up really good. All right. And trust me, by this point, your whole house is smelling so wonderful. Like you just ready to eat. And if you don't smell anything at this point, oh, my, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. right, because I'm right there dancing. I'm telling you, see my leg right there dancing. All right, so in goes whatever you have. It's either going to be 1 cup of coconut milk, it's going to be heavy cream, or it will be half and half. Which one do I recommend? The heavy cream, of course. But it does not mean that you can't use the other ones. Absolutely. All right, and stir that around, let that cook down. So we're going to simmer that for like 5 to 7 minutes. Now, if it's too thick after the 5 or 7 minutes, then you're going to add a few tablespoons of either water or a stock, a chicken stock, a veggie stock. So you're going to add one of those. But that's only if it's too thick after you simmer it for the 5 to 7 minutes. All right? So during this point in time, you will taste and adjust your seasoning. So if you need to add salt, you need to add pepper, you want to add some garlic powder, onion powder, you can do that. All right, so you can even add a little oregano. Trust me, it'll do something for you here. So you can add some flavors to this to get it where you want to get it. All right, so in goes the meat. So this is still going to cook down some. So I'm just telling you, it's still going to cook down some. Now, you don't want too much liquid in there. This is not a pasta dish where you have a lot of sauce or a lot of liquid in it. So at this point, it may look like it's not enough, but if you really look at that, that is enough, and don't add anything else. Alright, we just want to mix that up. We just want to make sure that every part of the meat and everything in here is covered in the seasonings and the sauce. Again, I'm going to taste it. I'm going to make sure, because we're getting to the end of it now. We're getting to the part where we're about to serve it. So, a little bit more jerk seasoning, just a little bit. Stir it well. And if you do not like spice, don't add the jalapeno and the habaneros in. But if you do like it, then you're going to add them in. So you're going to add the pasta in, and you're going to add those peppers in, because they're actually minced. The jalapeno and the habanero. So I forgot to mention that they are actually minced. Make sure that they are, because you have big pieces of pepper in there. I tell you, it may not burn you because you like the heat, but the next person eating it, it may very well burn their palate. So you don't want to do that, especially those habaneros. Now, no jalapenos sometimes can get spicy, but it's a hit or miss with those. They might. But those habaneros, them darn things always hot. So you're going to put according to your taste. You're not going to put that entire habanero in there, as small as it is. It's a small orange pepper. But trust me, don't cut that whole thing up. Listen to me. All right? So after that, stir in the cheese, take it off the heat. And this is what it looks like. All right? Y'all better go make this. I'm telling you, it's quick, easy, and believe me when I tell you, it's good. Thanks for watching, everybody. See y'all next time. For more great recipes, tips, and ideas, check out some of my other videos.